Welcome back to another week of Keeping It Real with Coach Neal. I'm Brandon Sands here with head coach Chris Neal. And Coach, you really can't overstate the importance of the week that you just had, being able to get points in both games on the road. How big was that for your program?
It's a huge confidence boost, and we needed it. I'm glad to see that the fruits of the team's labor came to fruition. And at Charleston, the conditions were extremely tough. That's a really good team. I like their team this year at Charleston, but the conditions were tropical storm conditions. Sideways rain, a soft pitch with puddles on it. So to get a result away from home in those conditions showed some true toughness. And then to come back home on senior day for those 8 graduates and score 3 goals, probably could have scored a couple more. This Monday feels very, very good.
Very good. You were asked on your Flow post-game broadcast on Sunday if you thought that was the best performance that they've had this year. After having the chance to look at the tape and stuff, where are you with that?
I would agree. We still aren't perfect. We are still finding interesting ways to concede, and we need to eradicate that. But like I said, to finish our chances, we have created a ton of chances in the past 5 games and have not scored. And as much as we wanted to. And so to see them fall and to fall early gave us some confidence and breathing room, and you could see that the team really thrived in that atmosphere.
Sunday also a big day, as you mentioned. It was senior day, 3 seniors being able to score on their day. You move forward to this week, and you honor a little bit of the past. You have your alumni events coming up this week. And just talk about what that means to being able to see all these former players back on campus.
It's a very unique situation for me personally, because I was a part of this program as a volunteer from its inception. But and to now be recruiting some alumni's daughters makes me feel very old, but it's going to be really special to see all of the alumni from different generations come back this weekend. Hopefully we can get as many as possible to show up on Sunday so we can introduce them and give them some acknowledgement at halftime of our game Sunday. But a big weekend, we've got a little social plan Friday night, men's game on Saturday, big conference matchup for UNCW men, and then capping it off with the UNCW women's game on Sunday. It's going to be great to see some old faces, tell some old stories, and I think it's really unique for our players to see that as well.
What's that like, that interaction that you've seen in kind of the years past, being able to bring them back on campus, interacting with the current iteration of Seahawks, and what does the team today take away from that?
Well, these are women that lived in their shoes and can give them real life perspective and opinions about what's important and what is not important. And every alumni that we've got another one coming out to training tomorrow morning that's going to, I'm sure, tell some good stories. But I think that really resonates with these young players. And I think they see that, these women going off to be, great career professionals. Some have 2, 3, 4 children. And I just think for our players, that brings tremendous perspective to the experience and the true value of the experience beyond the wins and losses.
Before we get there, you have a rare midweek road matinee on Thursday at Hampton at the noon start. Just kind of talk me through the Pirates this year.
Yeah, positive and negative with the start time. Negative is you're just not used to that midweek, but the positive is you get back home earlier, which doesn't disrupt your sleep cycles as badly as it could with a midweek, 6 or 7 p.m. kickoff. But Hampton's been in some real dogfights already this year. Just last week, Delaware, who's a very good team, it was 0-0 at half in a very close game. So they've got a new coaching staff. They're much improved, and there is simply no place in the CAA you can show up, not bring your best, and not expect to get beat. So we've really got to buckle down for Thursday.
Well, Coach, best of luck. I'm sure we'll be following along all the exciting events this week.
Thanks, Brandon.